Today, we're diving into something really special. It's a secret, a timeless one, that sages have used for centuries, to explain the things that feel almost impossible to put into words. But first, let me ask you something. How do you actually explain an idea that's just bigger than words? Things like infinity, or what it means to be truly unified with something, or even the nature of your own self. When you run out of words, where do you turn?
Well, it turns out there's a book for that. Centuries ago, a text of Sufi wisdom was written called Sirr-e-Dilbran. That translates to the secret of the beloved, and inside it holds this powerful secret for doing just that. Seriously, think of it less like a dusty old book and more like a treasure map for your mind.
And like any good treasure map, this one comes with a key. A single key that unlocks a much deeper way of understanding.
So you're probably wondering, what is this big secret key? Is it some complex formula? A dense philosophical argument? Nope. It's actually something we all do, probably every day without even thinking about it. It's the power of analogy. It's about using small, simple stories to light up these huge, universal truths.
Okay, so let's try this key out, shall we? We're going to start with a really big concept, one of the most profound ideas out there, really. And the book gives us this perfect, simple image to get our heads around it: the drop and the ocean. So, the official term for this idea is fana fi Allah. Basically, it's the Sufi concept about the annihilation of the self in God, a state of complete unity with the divine. Yeah, that's a mouthful, isn't it? It sounds so abstract, maybe even a little intimidating. How do you even begin to wrap your mind around that?
This is where the magic happens. How does the book make that super complex idea feel simple? With just one beautiful image. It says, just as a drop that falls into the river becomes the river. And there it is. That's the whole thing. Think about it. Your individual self, your ego, that's the drop. When that drop falls into the ocean, does it just disappear? No way. It becomes the ocean. It loses its little boundary, sure, but it becomes part of something so much bigger, something infinite. And just like that, this huge spiritual idea, it just clicks. It feels natural. All right, let's try another one. This next example is about something we can all relate to: self-discipline. And the analogy for this one? It's a short story about a guy who just kept digging wells. So the story goes like this. A wise sage, Sheikh Abu Mansur, is traveling along and he spots a man just working his tail off, digging a well. It looks like hard, exhausting work. And when the guy finally finishes, what does he do? He just moves over a few feet and starts digging another one. The sage, completely confused, goes up to him and asks, "Hey, why on earth do you keep digging?" And the man's answer, this is the whole point, he just looks up and says, "I am disciplining my ego. This is the custom of our master." You see, it was never about the water, the digging itself, that endless, hard, kind of pointless seeming work. That was the entire point. It's a perfect metaphor for what it takes to master yourself. Discipline isn't a one-and-done thing, right? It's not a finish line you cross. It's the constant, difficult practice. It's digging one well after another. And that's what's so brilliant about this. This ancient story speaks directly to us right now. I mean, think about it. Whether you're trying to learn guitar, or get to the gym every morning, or master a new skill for your job, the real work isn't just finishing the song or lifting the weight once. It's the digging. It's the showing up day after day. Okay, so let's zoom out a bit. Let's look at the bigger picture here. Because this technique, it's more than just a neat trick for telling stories. It's actually a whole new way of looking at the world. And what's so cool is when you lay it out, you can really see the pattern, can't you? On one side, you have these massive, abstract concepts, like spiritual unity or self-discipline. And on the other side, simple, everyday things. A drop of water, a guy digging a hole. This whole method is about translating the profound into the familiar. And, when you start thinking this way, it does more than just help you understand stuff. It really teaches you to see the world differently. It's an invitation to find the profound hidden in the mundane, to see the entire ocean in a single drop of water, and to see the whole journey of self-improvement in the simple act of digging a hole. So why does any of this matter? Why is this ancient secret so important for us right now? Well, because it takes these huge, complex ideas and makes them accessible to literally everyone. It transforms abstract thoughts into mental pictures that you just can't shake. And the best part? It's a tool that anyone, you, me, all of us, can use to learn, to teach, and just to understand things a little better.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a question to chew on. Think about your own life for a second. Your goals, your challenges, the big questions you wrestle with. What's one big idea in your world that a simple story could unlock?